everyone, Sue with Ava's Bridal Couture in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Today we're going to answer a question from one of my Ava's brides. Justina lives in Grapevine, Texas, and she says, before I book my appointments, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? My internal debate now is that I trust your shop will do a good job with alterations, but it is far from me. So I'm doing a little cost analysis in my head. Question number one, what is the estimated cost for the usual alterations? And then in parentheses, she puts hem and bustle. And then number two, does the seamstress do weekend appointments? I'm going to assume that your hem and bustle is going to be anywhere from $350 to $450. That $100 difference is going to be dependent on the level of detail in your bustle and how far we need to go with the hem. Knowing this bride and knowing the way that her dress flows, I could see her hem and bustle being around $350 to $450 before tax. Even if you have a dress with a strap going up, I'm going to assume that that's going to be long. If I was clipping it or pinning it on you in every dress, then you'll know that that's most likely going to be taken up. But straps are such a small ticket item on your bill, and the hem and bustle can be more of the big ticket items. So I'm going to make sure that you know before I get started that you might need other things. You could easily still be in the $450 range plus tax, even with taking up your strap. It really depends on your desired end result. If you have a very demanding schedule, you're a detail-oriented bride, you're very analytical in your thinking, or if you're trying to reduce the number of visits that you have to the store, I want to bring attention to the Alterations guide. That is exactly who it was designed for. At the end of this video and also in the description below, I'm going to link a video where I'm going to show you the top red flags that I want you to pay attention to as you're interviewing other seamstresses and tailors. As an employer of seamstresses of over 15 years, I have noticed the 80-20 rule definitely exists in our industry, and there are some repeated patterns that I can bring to your attention and you'll be able to spot them right away. Now we're going to move on to her second question, which is, does your seamstress take weekend appointments? Absolutely. We do appointments on Fridays and Saturdays, which we have found for our clientele that we tend to attract. Those are the two best days that you all prefer. We also offer after-hour appointments. If you go to the booking form that I'll also link in the description, it's the Alterations appointment form. You're going to notice that every question that we've been asked that's like in the top 10 has been listed in that form. The after-hours fee is listed in the booking form. I've gotten a lot of great feedback from clients who have told us it's less than other places and it's way less than what they were expecting. It's how to avoid unnecessary visits to the store and all of those things that can factor into the overall cost. I'm going to be sending you a free alterations guide once you book your deposit for the appointment. That is going to be in your email, so I highly encourage you to read it. It has short little videos so that you can see other brides who've asked other questions, and I'm answering those in the alterations guide as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to ask questions, to get prepared, and most importantly for this opportunity to work with you. If you would like to get started, I'll put all my contact info in the description, but I'll also link some other videos that are related to this topic. I'll see you in the next video.